All right, guys, we're back here with Mindy in Yakima, Washington. How's it going, Mindy?
Okay,
How's your day been?
not very good.
Why is that?
Well, I've been staying at the mission for the last week, and night before last, I got back there a minute past 5:30, and they wouldn't allow me in there. And so I had to walk around on the street all night, and I was afraid to sit down, and it was so cold out. And I recently had a falling out with my best friend. She took the vehicle we bought together. My dog was in the car, my service animal, and he was taken the 1st of January. And I've been trying to find him. Last I knew he was at Muckleshoot Casino. He's a Shar-Pei dog. But it's scary out here, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be homeless, you know. The Savoy Apartments got closed down, and they moved us out, and I've been homeless ever since, which was in 2000, August of 2000. And I've been struggling to try to get back in to housing somewhere, staying on couches with friends and making deals. I get Social Security, but people will take your money, you know, and then they throw you out, you know, and there's just nowhere to go.
For
You know.
sure.
And
Wow.
it's hard out here. You know, I'm scared to death. I'm just doing the best I can do, and I just want a house. I'm a normal person. I was addicted to heroin. 6 months ago, I got on methadone, and I'm still working it. I have been clean since the 1st of September,
Oh,
even
wow.
though I'm on the street, and it's the first time I've been clean in a long time. And so I'm trying to stay that way, you know, but it's hard. It's really hard out here. People get killed all the time, or they OD on those fentanyl pills. And, you know, I've lost a lot of friends, and I just feel so alone out here and scared. And I just don't understand why we're not being helped when there was money put aside for rental assistance and stuff. And it's like, they say, yeah, there's rental assistance here. You go, you find a place, and then you go tell them you found a place, and they'll say, well, we have to inspect it and stuff, and they don't know how long it'll take to inspect it, and nobody's going to hold the house that long for you, you know?
Sure.
And so, and rent has tripled here, even with Social Security raise. You know, I get $934 a month, you know, and I've been on the Section 8 waiting list for that for like 6 or 7 years now. So,
Wow.
and I haven't heard anything,
Wow.
and I just don't know what to do anymore.
How old are you, man?
I'm 55.
55. But you said that you've been sober for 6 months, huh?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
you still have to be out on the street and with the struggle. Huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to get into to Pathways or the Discovery program at the mission right now, but there's no openings at this time.
Dang. How hard is it, man, being a recovering addict, being out here in the streets where I mean, it's everywhere.
It is so hard. I mean, methadone has curbed my craving for heroin. I have never done those fentanyl pills.
That's good.
Methamphetamine, I've always, since I was 30 some years old, I've struggled with methamphetamine use. But for the first time, I am clean of meth too for 3 weeks now of that.
Oh, man.
You know, but it's everywhere.
For sure.
You know, and I just want to be normal, whatever normal is. I want to have a house. I want to go to the grocery store. I want to have a car. I've had several cars stolen here, you know, and people take my money all the time. I mean, one way or another. They either get your bank account information or they steal your bank card somehow, some way, you know, they get it. And I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I've been begging everyone to help me, and I just don't know what to do anymore.
How do you feel that average people treat you? Treat homeless?
You know, some people will help you, like if you don't have anything, you need a cup of coffee or something. Some people are really nice, but, you know, $5-10 doesn't. I don't want their handout. I want to have a job, or I'll work for housing. I just want a house again.
For sure. What have you done in the past, man?
I was a nurse, and I cleaned motel rooms, and I was a mom, you know. My grandparents raised me. I really don't have any family left that I have anything to do with, you know. And I've been single, and my dogs, I had a dog for 16 years, Boobas, and then He was getting older, so my friends got together and they got me Sebastian, and I've had him 3 years, and he was stolen, and now I'm just absolutely lost because those are the only things that's ever loved me unconditionally, and someone took him.
Who you considered a friend, right?
He's my whole world,
Yeah. No, but I mean the person that stole them, you consider them a friend.
Yeah, I was giving them a ride home,
Wow.
And they just took off with my car and everything I owned and my dog, and the cops were sitting there when it happened. And I asked if I could go to the restroom because they were just checking on us. And I come back out in my car, my old dog was gone, everything I owned, my birth certificate, my bank cards, my phones, everything was gone, and I haven't even been able to get over to even go look for my dog where they said they last saw him and they found the car.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I have one. I have a son and a daughter, but I don't have any contact with them. It's a long story. I mean, just with my biological parents and stuff, but I finally had got to the point where I wanted to be off drugs. I wanted to do it myself and for myself, and maybe try and have contact with my family and stuff again and show them that I'm okay,
For sure.
But I didn't get a house, so how could I go and see my son or daughter or my family like that,
Sure.
Because then they're just going to look at me like I'm stupid because they don't understand drugs anyway, And I don't do drugs because I'm a bad person, But out here, I was trying to numb things that I've never been able to deal with from a young child, And I finally came to terms with doing that, and now I can't even have a house or feel like I'm okay,
What kinds of things do you have to deal with being out in the streets, man?
Guys stopping and seeing if you want to date or sex, homeless people on the street that are just way out there, people that get very violent. You don't know if somebody's going to come by and shoot you or slit your throat or, stab you or just whatever. Someone that I have known from the streets was just found in an orchard in Wapato, frozen and dead,
Wow.
And she was a
have
nice
you ever had a result to doing dates, man, being out here at any point?
No.
That's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
But has anybody been rude to you, trying to make you do stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the time.
It's a struggle of being a woman out here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
They'll tell you, oh, hey, I'll hang out with you, I'll make sure you're okay, and the next thing you know, they're either robbing you or really forcing you into have sex with them so that they don't hurt you,
Wow.
And I can't afford a motel room every night,
Right.
It's like $1,965 a month if you pay $65 a day. And I've flown a sign and said, hey, you don't have to give me money. Can you help me pay on my motel room rent? And people just look at you like you're stupid,
What message do you have for the youth about homelessness, man?
Kids, if you're coming up, you need to think about that you might end up here. Nobody wants to be homeless, I don't believe, and things happen in life that I didn't have a choice in. I didn't choose to be this way, jobs were hard to get, the pandemic. I had some mental illness, I had to be on Social Security, so I went on that, and that's not enough to live on, and if you don't have family or friends that have a bank account to be able to pay the rest of your bills, you might as well forget it. You're not going to have a house that's decent. The Savoy Apartments, I called home, there was cockroaches, bed bugs, there was people dying, people shooting people there. It was just, you couldn't even lock your apartment door there,
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of mental illnesses do you have to struggle with being out here?
Depression, you start talking to yourself, because you're so angry, and I find myself walking down the road screaming like some of these other people, and it's just frustrating. People just look at you like you're stupid, and there's not much mental help here, that's decent. And I had a psych doctor for a while, and she left, and I went in one day for an appointment, and she was gone, and I haven't had one since.
What message do you have for family or friends if they end up seeing this video?
Please
I'm trying, and I don't want a handout or anything. I just need some help to get onto my feet. And please don't look at me like I'm not as good as you, because I'm a good person and I do good things, and I'm not a thief. I'm not a bad person. I don't rape people. I don't murder people. I just am me. And you guys have what you need, and maybe you made better choices than I did, and some things I had no choice in, and I've struggled with depression and stuff all my life, and different things. And I mean, I still love my family no matter what, and I would do anything for them. Not that they would me, and I don't want their money. I just want some support and love. That's all I want.
For sure, man. Would you be okay with me doing a follow-up in the future, man?
Yes.
Do you have an email or phone number where people can get a hold of you with donations?
Yeah, I have an email. It's mindyjoe222a@gmail.com.
Would you be okay with me posting this on my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.